Well, fancy seeing you all here once again. I've got some eye mask patches on. I forgot that I bought these from Winners. They're from Danielle Cosmetics. These ones I have on right now are Soothe plus Depuff. And they have like these little doggies on them. Pretty cute. It said to leave on for like 15 to 20 minutes. I've had these on for almost 15 minutes now. So I'm going to take them off here in a minute. This one say they have collagen, Soothe and Depuff, collagen, coconut water, and aloe. And then I do have these other ones, Firm and Smooth, retinol, rose water, and aloe. But I was reading them, and they both say serum infused mask to hydrate, firm, and soothe. So I'm not sure, do they actually both do something different? Because I've read both boxes. I mean, this one says it has retinol. This one says it has collagen. We shall see. I should have grabbed my face ice roller. I could use it this morning. Face is washed. I do need to moisturize in a second. Love is Eternal. Matcha. And of course we have Sally. Right here. And then Jack is on the bookshelf because nobody barely uses him. I guess since, yeah, I can just peel these off right now, eh? I figured I'd use these babies up. But yeah, they're super cute. These were soaked. Like I had the serum running down my face. So, what makeup look are we doing this morning? You know what? I don't know. There's so much to play with. Just give this a little dab in here. We'll go in with my moisturizer. I figured since I didn't know what kind of makeup look I was going to do this morning, that I was just going to wear good old black t-shirt. Can't go wrong wearing black. We've had breakfast. Well, at least Matt and I. I made him and I breakfast this morning. And I pounded back a bottle of electrolytes to get that into me. I feel like I haven't been drinking. I've been drinking water, but I've been slacking on the amount. I have chicken marinating in the fridge. I have pork chops marinating in the fridge. Both, excuse me, I'm going to air fry for supper and for lunches for today and tomorrow. Question is, what do we have with them? I might also roast some broccoli. And I don't know. Heard me say we should just do potatoes. I'm getting kind of tired of having rice. I'm always making rice. I think we had enough rice last week. Also, warmer weather, so I kind of don't want, there's a lot of things I don't want. I don't know about anybody else, but I feel like with this lighting, my skin looks good. I dare to say it probably does not look this nice. Let me take a peek in a mirror. My eyes might be deceiving me. No, my skin looks good this morning, surprisingly. I mean, obviously I have redness and spots and marks on my face. Ooh, I feel like I need to start with my face base like normal. But I was thinking to myself this morning, let's see. I think if I go in with my e.l.f. Halo Glow, I'm going to not put it on my nose. That's first things first. Alright, I kind of did all my makeup, so I have cream, blushes, and bronzers in one drawer. I have some face stuff in here. Okay, I'm going to go up this is not the one I've been using. This is the other shade. Should we try this one, or should I just use the other one first? Finish using it up. Darn it. Where did it go? Oh. It's in the basket of makeup that I used yesterday. That's where it went. Luna got up here and she was getting at stuff. So I really need this. I'm going to do a little bit of that this morning, but the Say Super Glow, because it's so moisturizing. I don't know if you guys can tell. This one's more cool tone. This one's golden. Should we try the gold? I should have brought Kleenex. Let's try the golden one. So I'm gonna do Good Size. What's it called? Okay, so this one's called Warm Glow. And I think this one's called Soft Glow. Okay, this one's called Star Glow. This one's called Warm Glow. Looks like that. Kind of looks similar, just a little bit more warm. We'll see. These are not full size. These are, I think they're minis or travel. Either way, let's see. I like using it for extra moisture. My skin feels smooth and soft, even though in person my skin kind of looks like crap. Alright, so that's all I'm going to use for that. I'm going to keep this one out since that's the one I used. I think I do want to use a little bit of concealer this morning. And I'm probably going to use the Maybelline one. This one, because we're almost out. I do have the NYX one, but I'm going to leave this one alone for now. Just so I kind of just want to get this one used up. So, do we need anything else in here? No. I was going to put some sunscreen on, but am I going outside today? I'm not sure. Put that back. So we're going to go in with a little bit of this. I need to remember not to put it on my nose. I want to see if by me not putting this one on my nose, if it helps me like how my nose looks a bit better. Because sometimes it can just be a little bit too much. I do need a mirror though. I just need like a small mirror. I'm just going to use this just because it's right here. I have it, so I have pretty much, except for most of my eyeshadow palettes, I am within reach of everything that I have. Just so it's easier to get to, stay away from my nose. It's very quiet in here. Grace is still sleeping. Matt's doing schoolwork. He's in the final week. Okay, I didn't get the e.l.f. Halo Glow on my nose, but I can definitely see a glow on my nose from the Say, like kind of golden. Can you guys see it? Possibly not, but my nose is definitely shiny. Oh yeah, I mean it's pretty, but who heck's coughing like that, David? Mm-hmm. Oh, you don't even have your headphones on. I thought you had your headphones on.
No. doing my last
page.
Little quiz.
Yeah. All right. I'm not gonna do the concealer yet. Right? What bronzer do I have? Did I buy it? Okay, I don't want to use the Makeup by Mario one that I used yesterday. What do I want to use? Is that the only bronzer I bought recently? Possibly. I'm kind of thinking I want to use, let's see what this one looks like. I feel like I might do Odens Eye today since I've never used them. So we have the Baddie Bean. Yesterday when I did my unboxing, I think I said Betty Jean. But is it Baddie or Betty? Well, here it says Betty Jean, so maybe I am right. But isn't her channel called Baddie Bean? Are these two different people? Because I think I was on Instagram, and yeah, it might have been Instagram. And because there's something going on with Blend Bunny, and they're doing like can you guess who the next collaboration is with, whatever. And some people said Baddie Bean. So I clicked on her name, went to her channel, and I was like, oh my, I can't believe I said her name wrong. This says Betty though, not Baddie. So do I need to Google? Hang on now. This says Betty Jean. The girl I was looking at online was Baddie Bean. I guess maybe they are two different people. Now I'm confusing myself. Anyways, wouldn't it be kind of cool if the colors inside were these colors? Because these are like pastel and stuff. And then you open it and it's like, bam, brights. Super pretty. I'm debating if I want to dip into this one or if I want to dip into the Snow Dream palette. They're both so pretty. But I guess I'm trying to figure out like how colorful do I want to go. I do feel like the packaging, like the colors on here, are represented somewhat on the inside. I think I'm gonna use this one this morning. But I may dip into this one. We shall see. Because they're both so pretty. But I want to go in with a cream bronzer first. Where did I put the cream bronzers? I thought having everything right here would be a good idea, but maybe not. Okay. I don't have much in the way of cream bronzer. I think I'm going to go with the e.l.f. Halo Glow one. I do have the Fenty cream stick, but I don't want to go in with that one this morning. So we're going to do e.l.f. Halo Glow. And I'm pretty much just going to put this right here. And to me, this is not really a bronzer. This is more of a contour, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, I can really see the gold from that Say one pulling through. Unlike the other one, the one I normally use. Ugh. I don't like how this stuff seeps out. It's so gross. But I like the color of this one, which is in Fair Light. And I'm just going to use this brush. I will go in with an actual bronzer too, I think. I don't feel like I'm very chatty this morning. I don't know. I was, but now I'm not. This morning, what? Oh, I did watch Lauren May's. I don't know if anybody here subscribed to her. I'm subscribed to her because I kind of feel like her style of makeup is similar to mine, especially with eye looks. Although she tends to do like a lot of one and done eye looks. But her stuff always, like her looks always look so pretty. But I watched her do her Sephora haul this morning. And then I watched, I'm just doing this to make sure it's good and blended. And then we watched, I say we because Matt was sitting here too, Emily Noel's, some of her favorites, like repurchases or whatever. I mean, I've been subscribed to Emily Noel for a long time. All right, I do want to bronze my face. Obviously, we're going to use a powdered bronzer. Who do we want to use? Let me just open this drawer. Who have we not used in a while? You know what? I think I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Bronzer. This is in the shade... Well, it says up to 24-hour fresh wear. Hey, I don't know. Do you guys... I check out those pages like Makeup Radar and stuff like that. What other ones? I don't remember. Anyways, they're coming out with 2 highlighters. Both look like they're going to be very pretty. This has a little dip here. What shade's this? Shade 200 Fair. So I think this is the light. This might be the lightest shade. And I'm going to use this brush. I'll just get this on here. Did I mention the other L'Oreal bronzer, the Lumi one? I used to like that one until I found like that one made me look like metallic head. Although I feel like a lot of times my skin does look kind of metallic, but my skin's so dry that I want all the glow that I possibly can get. I think I am going to end up outside today at some point too, after I get the laundry done. I kind of want to get the laundry done and out of the way. So I do feel like there was something I was looking for this morning and I couldn't find it. Pretty sure it's in the laundry. So... just a light bronze down the neck. Just a little. Yeah, that Say Super Glow. I mean, you can kind of tell right here where it's sitting. I do have like a tiny pimple forming, but I'm leaving it alone. If I pick it, then it's gonna be more noticeable. But that Say Super Glow, it's pretty. It's definitely I'm noticing the gold more. Like that, this is pulling through more than the e.l.f. But I don't have the e.l.f. on my nose though. And that's kind of why, because I feel like the e.l.f. is not helping my nose. I like to find a cheap drugstore primer, just so I can put it again right here, and then my nose wouldn't bug me so much. Is that enough bronzer? Maybe. A small little update. Where'd it go? Where did I put things? Oh, they're here. The Makeup by Mario. Yesterday I used both the soft scalp. Yeah. Soft Scalp Transforming Skin Enhancer in the shade Light. So I went in yesterday with this. I didn't powder over it. And then I went in with the Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil and Barely Blushing. So I used both of these products yesterday. They stayed put all day. Grace and I even went out on the walking trails, came back. I felt like I could still see that I had both these on. My skin still felt nice and moisturized. So that's just a small little quick update on these. I only used them once. Now, where it all went wrong, and I'm not sure what happened. I used the ABH Cosmos palettes yesterday. I left the house looking cute. I came back home. Was it windy outside? I mean, it was warm. I don't know if it was windy. I don't know what happened, but it looked like water or something took over all right here. So when I came home, I had a wet line coming down. The glitter, the shimmer that I had was still there, but like all the other shadows that were out here were like gone. So by the time I got around to doing my Odens Eye mystery unboxing last night, I had gone into the bathroom with Q-tip and eye makeup remover, and I just completely removed all the eyeshadow, and then I cleaned it up so that it was just a mascara. I'm gonna have to use this again before I can say like, hey, this lasted long. ABH is a great eyeshadow brand, and I have a few of their palettes. I don't know what the heck happened to my eye. The other one was fine, but this one, no. So that's the short update on this. The Lisa, what was it? I always say Lisa, and nobody's ever corrected me, but it's Lise Wattier. The waterproof lip liner, I don't think this is as waterproof as they say. Maybe it's waterproof as in it could splash some water and it won't go away, but it's not waterproof. But it is pretty. It did last a decent amount of time, but it faded kind of quickly on me. So I'm going to have to do another day where I wear this, like put it on in the morning and see how it goes before I say if I would buy another one, because it says waterproof. I'm always drinking, so I'm looking for something that lasts because my lips have no color anymore. Secondly, I think I need some lip plumping, or go get, my husband keeps making fun of me of having no top lip. Lauren May was showing I think a Patrick Ta plumping lip gloss this morning, and Matt's like, you need that, and I was like, I think I need a upper lip filler, actually. I mean, it's what I have. I would never go get anything done to my lips, but you know, if you know of a good lip plumper that actually, stop laughing, if you know of a good lip plumper that actually plumps up your lips, let me know. And I think that's the only thing. I mean, I used other things yesterday, but those were like the three main things. Yeah, I was like looking in the mirror and I was like, what happened? So that's that. Do I have enough bronzer? Sometimes I feel like I don't. I guess it just depends. Sometimes I do go ham and like people see me and like, Tammy, you got sunburnt. And I'm like, no, it's blush. Or like, why is your face so dark? It's bronzer. I think that's as far as I'll go with that. Now, for blush, I do want to use this. I mean, I have so many I want to use, but is this the new basket? Yeah. I think I want to use this one. Part of me thinks I should probably do my eye look before I do the blush. because what if the blush takes over? I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the eye look first, because I was actually contemplating just doing my face or my eyes first, then my face. This right here is fine. I think it's mostly the blush and the highlighter that I end up using that I might have to like take a second and think about that. So that stuff can go there. Let's move that right there for now. Put you guys right here. So we are gonna go in with the snowman. I might just get rid of this part. Maybe. Oh, so pretty. So my thing is, what would you start? If you want to do like a one palette and not go in with others, there is this shade called Goodwill right here. Is that too light? Okay, maybe a brow bone and inner corner. Alright, let's try, what does this look like? This one's called Boots, and it's got like a little, there's like a little snowman. You guys probably won't be able to pick them up. But there are embossments in some of these. Well, only two. This one's got a snowman in there. And this one has, looks like an ornament. Let's see what this one looks like. Okay, that would be a good shade to start out with. And I think I'm going to start with this shade, and also I'm like, for off the bat, I'm like, we can go brown. I can still do brown. I might go into this one. Like start it with these two shades and then take it from there. Take it from there. I'm also going to move this out of my way. Close this drawer. All right. So we're going to start in the shade called Boots. I'm just going to start by putting that all over. It's a nice light peachy color. Definitely, for me, light enough for me to use as a transition color. And I am just taking it all over the lid, blending it up. So I don't know if you guys can see that. It's light. All right. I'm gonna take this brush, which is, it's a Luxie brush, a Luxie blending brush. Some of the stuff, large eye blending brush. A lot of it's, the stuff on here is written off. So I'm gonna dip into, I mean, I'm looking at that green and that's also pretty. The shimmer, I don't know what, I know I could easily do a neutral look in here. Like, I know it'd be easy for me to go bam, 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 and then put this all over. Even that pinky red, what is that, copper? I can't remember. Even that could make a really pretty neutral look. Oh, and this yellow down here. I'm actually gonna go in that yellow. Pop that right here. Ooh, that's pretty. It's a nice soft yellow. Blend that up. Oh, that one has a snowflake in it. How did I not see that? So this one has a snowflake in it, and then this red one has a snowflake. This on the camera is looking so bright, but it's not that bright in person. It looks darker. That mirror is too small for me to use. And just patting it right here, and then I'm gonna blend it just above the crease. Because that first peachy shade is light. I could see it in person, but I'll put this over top of it. Okay. I'm gonna clean this brush off. And I'm gonna go into that same, I'm gonna mix between the yellow and that peach. And I don't see any kick up. I see a little bit of kick up in the peach color, but that's it. It's like I got more on this side, so I'm just gonna do one more little bit. I feel like I struggle with knowing if I like warm tone looks more on me or cool tone. Even like with blush and bronzer, I feel like I have a hard time with that. There's nothing else on here, and just blending. Same brush. If only I knew what shimmer I was going to do, this would be easier. I might go into the other palette for a shimmer, but we shall see. I'm debating what shade do I want to do next. We got yellow, we got a little peach. I do feel like I want to bring in a little green. I want to go into this one right here, which is called Ornament. Get some of that picked up on here. This right here. I feel like this is almost a neutral green as well, because it isn't bright. And I'm glad some of these, well, so far what I'm putting on, that they're not so pigmented that I have to be super careful. I feel like I can, so far, build these up so I can take my time. Because it's easier to add than it is to take away with shadows. Now, I have hooded eyes, and I feel like I do have a lot of space to put color at. I just don't know if I can, you know, Heather Austin and Angelica Nyquist. I watch both of them because I like their colorful looks that they do, because it's complete opposite of what I do. And they fully take advantage of all the space they have. I just feel like, because those aren't looks I normally do, it wouldn't look right on me. So I try to keep my shadows where I generally would place them. And I am building up this green out here. Oh yeah, that Hella palette, you can't get it now. It's sold out. I am just lightly going in here, guys, so I don't mess this up. So, as much as I want the Hella palette, I don't think that's happening now. because I believe the last restock they said was the last restock. That's kind of like a murky green. We're gonna go on the other side now. And we'll build it up over here as well. Maybe I'll just end up doing like a green and yellow eye look. I kind of was thinking orange, but there's no oranges in this one. I could use the peach, but I think there's only one orange matte in the other palette. Because I was kind of thinking of doing an orange and yellow. I think that would look pretty. But maybe we'll do green and yellow this morning. I do think the indie brands are killing it with eyeshadow. So far, Glamlight, I do have 4 Glamlight palettes. I like them all, including the Chucky one. That one's so dark, so I need to be careful with that one. I have 2 of the Scooby-Doo palettes, which again, I will talk about how fantastic those are. Even though those are so bright, they are stunning. And then I have another one. I put it away because I don't think you can buy it anymore. So I'm trying to use it sparingly, but it's one of my favorites. It's one of the mocktail ones, but like the neutral leaning one. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called. So that's the first indie eyeshadow brand I've tried. Odens Eye is my second. I think that's it for indie brands. Blend Bunny has my eye, but I think even more so, Lethal Cosmetics has 2 palettes that are right up my alley. I feel like Lethal Cosmetics is also a lot more affordable than Blend Bunny. Blend Bunny is she's pricey. Ensley Rain has 4 palettes, I think. But let's say, well, I will be budgeting myself for makeup starting next month. She's the kind of, her palettes are the kind of thing where I could buy one and that would be the only makeup for the month. I just haven't seen enough people though use her palettes, but her palettes for like Ensley Rain are beautiful to look at. She does have 3 or 4 though, 3 for sure that are my color story. Like neutrals, but there's like pops of color. Lethal Cosmetics, what was another one? Blend Bunny has a few, but I don't know. I don't know I would buy any of theirs. If you're like, Tammy, you're taking forever. Yeah, I got to, because again, I'm building this up and I don't want to mess the look up. I am going to open up the other palette though to see what they have in there. Because I do feel like this one's neutral. Neutrals are my alley, but if you guys want to see like color, I feel like I'm going to need to pull something else in. Not my Scooby-Doo ones, because I just want to do Odens Eye and see how this is. Where's the other one? Right here. I just want to see again what shades are in here. Yeah, the colors in the Snowman one, which is why I wanted it. I'm going to go over and just blend. It's because they're muted. They're not super bright. This one, though, has the brights. Just buffing on the outer edge with nothing on the brush. Just so I have, like, it looks clean. Sometimes, for me, with this kind of a color, it can end up looking murky and muddy. So I just want to go over the edge. I do want to dip back into the yellow. I do like that yellow color. I know I could pull off colorful looks if I'm gonna go back into this green. Part of me kind of want to mixes in this one a little bit, but we're not going to. I'm just gonna pack the green on out here, so I'm gonna go in a little bit more forcefully. And if I make any messes with this, again, I'm fine with it because I can clean it up. Nothing extra on this, just going to, I want to make sure that when my eyes open, I can see some of this green out here as well. And of course, on the edge, I can see the yellow out here. And if it gets to be too much, well, I got a beauty blender there, so. Now, we have this green. So we have that green. We have, what's that one called? Mary. Then we will swatch. I think it says tinsel. I feel like this one, Mary, would go better with it. There's a purple one, which we could do a mix of the purple. I feel like this makes me think of Barney. Anybody else? I know some people like purple and green mixed together. And I've seen people do fantastic looking purple green eye looks, but I just think Barney, and then I have nightmares. Because he was creepy. There is a gold, but I feel like if I do well, it's called Mugs. I feel like if I use that one, then we're just going to go, we'll be sticking to Tammy's neutral territory. This is why I wanted this one, though, because it's like neutral, pops of color, like Tammy's kind of story. There's a blue one, so I'm going to wipe those off. What other? There's this blue one, but I'm not sure that would go with the green, possibly. And then, of course, there's this one, which, I mean, I don't want to look like Merry Christmas today. So, and then do I use my finger? That is the ultimate question. I'm not done with this, but I feel like I want to get a shimmer on here so I can get a feel for how this is going to go. I have this tiny brush. I'm going to use this. Part of me is like, maybe I should wet this, because not wetting it, let's see, is this going to be able to, it's getting all chunky. I might have to use my finger. She's pigmented. And I am going to bring it up here so when my eyes open I can see it up there too. It's called Welcome to the Hood Life. Hooded Eye Life. Okay. I can see where this is going to go. I am going to take this brush quickly though and just... Alright, we're going to do Same thing on the other eye. Again, I'm using that shade. Well, I'm scared if I blow on it, the whole eyeshadow is going to disappear. Yeah, you got to be careful. Like, really try not to press too hard because, I mean, she's coming apart. I guess I'm just going to dab. Don't do it. I say I got a dab, and then in my mind I'm like, woo. every time my kids, one of the kids say dab, please Grace, I do that. She's like, stop. And I'm like, I can't. Some words trigger me. Just like words, I hear something, and the next note I'm singing a song. Matt refuses to say turn around to me because whenever anybody says turn around, I start singing turn around. So he says, hey, can you look that way, move that way? And I'm like, just say it. Just tell me to turn around. I will sing. I'm literally putting this on, like pressing it in because it's kind of messy. Messy, messy, messy. You know what that made me think of? Frosty the Snowman. The rabbit, the magician guy. What's wrong, babe? Don't you guys do that though? Like you think of, you say something or someone else does and you automatically think of something? I don't like that magician guy. He was mean. Until he learned that Santa Claus was real. Was it? Did he learn Santa Claus was real? I think so. And then all of a sudden, his attitude not changed. I like all those Christmas classics for us millennials. Okay, that's pretty. This is nice. The shimmers are messy. I do think probably the best way to do it would be to dip your brush into the shimmers or glitter, because I feel like these are more glitter than they are shimmery. But you gotta be careful going into the pans and maybe spraying them so there's less fallout. So like dip your brush into the glitter, like just go in and, you know, gently get it in there and then spray your brush, and then maybe you would have less fallout down here. Me, I fallout, I mean, as long as it's not a ton, it's fine. But I am known to walk around with sparkles everywhere. I think I got some sparkles in my matcha. So far, I like how this looks. I kind of want to bring some green down on the bottom. Or, you know what I'm thinking? Because I keep looking at this emerald. I kind of want to dip into this. I know it's like a different shade of green, but I'm looking at it and I'm just like, that's pretty. So I'm going to bring this. I'm going to move my eyelashes out of the way. And I'm going to bring this in. And then if I want more yellow, I will bring some more yellow in. And same over here. This eye always starts watering. I feel like I got more on this side. Do I want to bring some of that emerald up top? Maybe on the outer. Like on the lash line. Try and see if I can smudge. Smudge some of that right there. This is why I want to do the eyeshadow before the blush, because the blush I was going to use is kind of bright. And I think I might have to use a toned down blush. Okay, so we're looking like that. I think I need to go back in a little more to that first green right here. And do I have a smaller brush I can use? I'm going to go into this brush, dip into that yellow and the peach. And I'm just going along the edge of the green that's out here. Down here. Just on the outer edge part of what's down there. Do the same over here. Whatever's left, take it down here. Okay, so far I like it. Is that shimmer enough though for this to be, I don't know. Part of me's like, I need more. I don't want to do the green one though, because I feel like that's too much. I'm dabbing, trying to do the center of my eyelid with the shade Familiar. So this emerald green. I'm going to try and keep that in the middle. So pretty much blending the lighter one with, have it sandwiched between the matte and the first shimmer. Like that. So it's still matte out here, and then we have like a darker green shimmer here, and then the lighter one right there. And then do the same thing here. Sandwich it between the two shades. And you know, take your time, take your time. Definitely looking Christmassy, but you know what? It's fine. Just make sure that's blended nice. That looks, it's pretty. Once I got some like a little concealer on, powder and eyebrows done, mascara, this will look better. I feel like the major thing is me doing mostly neutral looks. Nothing's on this brush. I'm just kind of pouncing over. I do want to go into, I need to remember to put this one in the description box too, since I did use 2 colors out of here. Did I use the orange? No, I didn't. I do want to do a look with these two. I mean, honestly, I might just do a look like these like do 5 different looks out of this one. But I'm really, this orange and then the shade above it, that would be a beautiful eye look. I need to make sure I put that in the description since I used it. All right, I do want to dip into the white that's in here, which is called Goodwill. I'm going to use this ColourPop brush. I'm going to dip into this. So I kind of want to come up a little bit right here. Right up where the brow bone is, and then right here. Okay, because that kind of, for me, it softens it up a little bit on my end. And it's not coming, it's not showing up too stark white, so. Then I might come back into this palette. We're going to do a little concealer. I mean, we got to do the concealer to make this look decent. Some right here. I'll do a little here. I feel like with a look like this, I do kind of got to take down some of the redness in my face. Try not to go over. I might have to go back in with a little bit of bronzer for this too. Try not to go over the eyeshadow you put down. I'm gonna do a little bit here since I'm doing this. Now I'm like thinking, what would be, well, I'll do this and then do my eyebrows while I think about a good blush. The one I want to use is the Liss Beauty Bubbly shade, but that's so, I haven't used it yet, but I swatched it. It's one of the new ones I just got, but it's very like pow in your face. And then I think the Rare Beauty ones will be too much of a distraction from the eye. Again, if I'm going to do eyes like this, whether they're colorful or neutral, if it's a lot of like pay attention to the eyes, then I don't want cheeks and the lips competing. Some people can pull it off. I can't. And I don't have any matte lipsticks. If I had a matte lipstick, that would probably would work. But see, now I'm already like, I like the eye look more, even just that little bit of concealer. So we got to go back in with the bronzer. Are you playing Forge?
No.
Oh, you're not? I feel like I lost. The eyes are so bright that it took away from the bronze. Okay. Let's do the eyebrows. And I think I'm going to go warm tone with the eyebrows. Eyebrow, still my favorite eyebrow pencil, but different shade. So the Essence Eyebrow Designer, I'm just using the shade 4 Brown. This one's a bit more warm tone than the shade 5 that I use. I feel like this eye look needs a warm tone brown, not a cool tone. And I might extend a tiny bit out here. Yeah, do you see how like an eyebrow, like how it makes it look better? I wouldn't be able to do my eye makeup like this and then me walking around my eyebrow looking like that. Okay. I do have, I think this is a warm tone. Oh, I need to keep that out. I do think I do have a warm toned gel. This is e.l.f. Wow Brow. The shade, I can't read it, I need my glasses on, but I'll leave it in the description box what shade I have. I know it's a brown color. That's all I know. Luna is so quiet this morning. She's laying down with Matt, or sitting down with Matt. She's so quiet. Knowing her, she's probably up running around while we were sleeping. You know what this eye look's making me think of? The Joker. It just needs a little purple. So eyebrows are done. Am I going to use a highlighter? Of course, of course. Mascara that we're going to use. I'm like, geez, what should be... You know what? I'm going to use the Caliray Come Hell or High Water one. So I want to get that one finished, used up. My thing, though, for the blush, what would be... I feel like that's too punchy for this look. We could probably use this one because it's pink, but it's not too crazy. I feel like this eye look needs a blush that's not going to compete with it. You know what? We will use this It Cosmetics, or sorry, Cover FX Mohave Mauve. And we're going to use the brush that came with the Odens Eye, because I'm pretty sure it's a blush brush. Is it too green? So I'm going in with the matte. Hey, next time. Fiona. Oh, from Shrek? Maybe that's what I'm going for, babe. Maybe that's what I'm going for. And I'm going to take this blush a little bit right here. So although it's pink, I mean, I got to have blush on, okay? That's pretty. I think this is actually a blush brush. This is perfect for me for like placement wise. And I'll do the same thing over here. I definitely want to do an orange look next. With at least those two shades that I showed in the other palette. Because they are pretty. All right, and then I'm going to go into the shimmer beside it. And we're going to just plop that right here. You can go all over the same spot, but I keep it higher up. So I use it almost like a highlighter. These Cover FX blushes are fantastic. One of my favorites for blushes. I mean, my all-time favorite blush is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting and Diffused Heat. Coming in second place, though, the Cover FX. Specifically, the shade Mohave Mauve. This one's like a year-round one. I do have another one in Spiced Cinnamon. Also fantastic to use. So, I think the cheeks, I can see I'm cheeky, and I got enough going on. I was thinking of going in with a highlight, but again, I'm not looking in that direction. No, you're not tricking me, mister. Nice try. Doesn't matter. I know exactly what you were doing. So pretty. I like this. All right, I'm going to do the mascara. I'm still like, do I want to do highlighter or no? Probably not. Maybe this week, I should do every day this week a Odens Eye Get Ready With Me and see how many colorful looks I can get. Except for Thursday, because I'm going to Miriam's. I do my eye makeup, but I feel like when I go to work, I don't want to sit down and record before going. Because like I'm focused on some other things. Like I went to Miriam's last week with like full glam makeup on. It takes me sometimes too long doing my makeup, because I like to fool around and chat and stuff, even when I'm by myself, that it would take even longer me recording while getting ready for work. I feel like this eye look would be great for a Save on Foods flyer. This mascara makes my lashes, I mean, my lashes are long, but it really gets the full length of them. I just wish this eye would cooperate like the other. And I rarely ever do bottom lash mascara. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the bottom lash mascara. Now, go over, make sure everything is blended. Now my eyes, when I go to the natural light, it's going to look scary because, again, I don't normally do color up this high, at least not colorful colors. Do I have a lip? I mean, I do. What am I going to use? I'm thinking... we should... where's the other lip liner? I don't know. I feel like I need to stay on the toned down lip look. I think I'm going to go with the Kylie lip liner. Is this one too pink? I don't think so. Everything will be in the description. No links though, because I don't know how to do that. But. The Kylie one I have, even though it's peachy, it's the most neutral, like, not bright color that I have at the moment. So we're going with Kylie. I do like her lip liner because it's, even though it's not creamy, it's not tugging, which is nice. Like, it still goes on easy. You know what? I might just do a Fenty gloss over top. Let me wipe my nose. It's like reasons why I don't wear foundation as well, because well, actually, you know what? I have coming in the mail tomorrow. It's a Maybelline. It's the 4-in-1 face protector. I have that coming because this is almost out, and I want to give that a try. It's supposed to be like a primer, a brightener, maybe a concealer, foundation in one. I can't remember. It's that Maybelline. It's like I think it's like this size, but it's like fatter. It's like, yeah, the 4-in-1 perfector. I have that coming. We will see how that goes. But yeah, I think this look, I think Fenty Glow Gloss would probably be my best bet. By the way, I found my teeth whitening strips this morning. I'm going to try them again tonight. They do hurt my gums, but everything hurts my gums. I'm a sensitive girly. Ooh, this would look pretty. When did I get this? I forgot about this. The Milani Luminoso gloss. Where do we want to go? We can either do Fenty Heat, which this thing burns the lips, or this one, Fenty Glow. I do have other Fenty ones, but they're too colorful. This is so beautiful, beautiful. But it would be these could work. Luna, Dad's gonna get at you. And just too distracting. I think my best bet, I'm gonna go in with this since I have the Kylie gloss on, or lip liner on. I'm gonna keep this out. I want to mix a little of this one in. This one's almost gone. This is the Champ Stamp Fantasy. All right. Ooh, I was getting ready to take off too soon. Ring light. Ready. Ugh. You gotta stay off the table. Making our way to the kitchen window. I'm feeling fancy. I'm feeling glam. Glammy Tammy. You wanna know something? My sister Tiffany used to call me Clammy Tammy growing up. I'll never forget Tiffany. I'm by the window now, right in front of it. I feel like the lighting is kind of similar to the ring light. Hi! What are you doing? It's like, I must inspect. I like how it looks. Yeah, minty lips. You don't want that. My lips are starting to burn. Hey? You little bugger? You want to say hello? Say hello to my little friend. So, I like it. I like it. It's not everyone's cup of tea. It's not my normal go-to, but I do like color. I just get scared of it. Because I feel like it doesn't look good on me. Could we see Tammy doing colorful looks? Possibly. I think I should challenge myself and every get ready with me I do this week, make it colorful. So, where is she now? No, not at my desk. I got my matcha there. Not gonna go to the kitchen light. Here we are and back away from the dining room, but we still got some light. So, you know, I do got blush and the bronzer on. It's not too... My lips are burning, but it's not like I gotta go wash it off. They do look peachy keen, which I don't mind it with this eye look. Where did she go? I don't know. I don't want her drinking from my mug. I like the look. What do you guys think? Let's get a better look at this eye look. So we still got some of the yellow and the peach slightly on the outside. A little bit down here. Ooh, I think I did want to put a little bit of that matte white on my inner corner. I just want to see like if it brightens it up. I do like how the green makes the blues shine a little bit. Man, Luna, you're fast. She already got at something out here. Gotta make sure there's no cat hair in my tea. Alright. Ooh, that's not good. We want to make sure we... Yeah, I feel like it's burning my lips, so it's making the peach color come out more. If I didn't do lip liner and just that Fenty Heat Gloss, my lips would be turning red. Oh, so yeah, I want to try that white shade. There's glitter on the lid. I want to try it on the inner corner. Is it? Yeah, white. Yep. Just right here. So, with it, without. I think I like it with. Just like, I don't know. Kind of like softens up. I mean, for something so simple. I mean, with this ring light, to me, everything's looking Fantastic. I was doing the finger thing in my Odens Eye video yesterday, and after I got out, I was like, Laura, tell me I wasn't doing the old finger thing. It's funny. Yeah, in here, it's looking cute. It's looking nice, and in person, the cheeks, well, in this light, I find by the window it doesn't look bad at all. But right here, I mean, my lips are, I feel like I can see more red in the mirror than here. Cheeks are definitely done. Anyways, I'm gonna clock out, guys. I think the next look I want to do, I gotta use those 2 shades from that palette. Though I think that's gonna be the next look. We're gonna get into these two. Maybe even throw some pink in there, like these two, and one of these pinks. I think that would be a very cool look. So, until next time. Again, thank you for being here, chilling out, watching me do my makeup, rambling, chatting about whatever. Yeah. I was going to say, let me know what colorful look you want to see, which, you know, I'll say it, but we all know I'm just going to do what I want to do anyways, right? But I am still open to ideas and suggestions. So, till next time, Clark Kent is out. Even with the glasses, it still looks nice. My lips are on fire. Because I can't sing any music on here without getting copyrighted. Anyways, folks, have a good one. I'm not going to say have a good week, because we all know you'll see me again probably tomorrow. But unless some miracle happens and I don't pop on tomorrow, have a good week. God bless.